Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're live from Mindset Monday. A couple things. First, Financial Fitness Friday. We're not going to do this week. We're both traveling, and I'll be literally on the road to a hockey tournament. All right, but Dave had a great idea before we came on. Want to talk to you about, one of our mentors or coaches calls this separation season, and he says that because most people check out from now until about the end of the year, right? And listen, it's great to reset. Like Thanksgiving's amazing. You get to spend time with your family. It's one of the few days of the year that the phone doesn't ring for me, right? And that's a blessing, by the way, guys. Like I'm very grateful that my phone is always ringing, right? That's me. That means I have the opportunity to help and serve people. Um, it's great to rest and relax. It's also a great time to catch up on things that you should have been doing all along, right? Bookkeeping, taxes, any big projects that you have, right? Also, like the whole weekend, right? You can be doing all that stuff. Like I'll be at a hotel room Friday and Saturday for sure, um, playing hockey, and that's something that I'll be doing in between is catching up on these big things. So really, you can use this time to goof off or rest or relax, like most people, or you can use this time to get ahead. You could use this time to dial in. You could use this time to map out how you're going to finish the year and certainly how you're going to start next year, right? Those are really the options that you have. And what I've been able to do over the years is I've been able to make significant strides in this time because I don't stop. I don't turn it off, right? I'll turn it off for Thanksgiving, probably that Friday after, but when my kids go to sleep, that's when I can hammer down on these things. All right. If you look at how the holidays fall, I don't know if you have, but the holidays fall pretty weird. I think Christmas is on a Thursday, right?
Or Friday.
Well, no, Thursday, I'm pretty sure. And then New Year's is on a Thursday, right? So you're going to have shortened weeks. How are you going to compensate and deal with that in your company or with your job? So there's a lot of things to think about during this year, and this is certainly one of them. Dave, what do you got on this?
Yeah, man, it's very easy to get caught up. I mean, this week already, I think get that calendar dialed in. This week already we got parent teacher conferences, today, right? My kids are on half day, particularly, and I'm speaking to Lehigh Valley people and particularly Easton people. We know Thanksgiving week, it's like a festival here, basically, with football and everything that goes on here for tradition hundreds of years. Most people do shut down now. However, plan accordingly. Jonathan and I talk about, especially Jonathan, who's freaking one of the best at it, is get your calendar dialed in. It's okay to have some of these events, but maximize your time to the best of your ability in this season. Number one. Number two, it's a great time to start transitioning into next year, but also reflect on the last 10 and a half months as to what you've done. Like what went well, what didn't go so well, what can we change, what can we adapt and overcome, what can we double down on, right? And start planning that into your 2026. And I think it's very important to really start looking at 2026 right now to create momentum into the beginning of the year. Because even what happens for us a lot of times every year, we'll have a pretty good or decent December in terms of numbers. But what isn't really tracked well, not that it's not tracked well, but you see it there, you can see it on the horizon, is that there's so much overflow in the January. That first week or two always comes out the gate hot because you did the work in December. Okay, you can't start January 1st and expect, oh, we're going to get out the blocks real fast. No, it'll probably take you to February. So keep doubling down on what you're doing in the December. Like start now. Don't get caught in, oh, it's Thanksgiving. All right, I'm taking a break. Oh, now Black Friday's here. Oh, now the Christmas parties are here. Oh, this person's in town. Now we got Christmas. Oh, now I'm going to wait the week until till New Year's. Oh, Monday starts January 5th. Like, don't get caught in that trap. You're wasting 6.5, 7 weeks by doing that.
I actually get annoyed just hearing you say that stuff. No, listen,
It's true, though, but it's a fact.
I know you're not wrong, right? But like, here's the reality. I worry about next year towards the very end of this year. All I'm trying to do right now is put my team in the best position to win and finish out as strong as possible, right? And we do that, and we know kind of the ebbs and flows, right? Like, I'll give you an example. Today and tomorrow are the only 2 days you can get things done this week in my industry. Wednesday, everybody's out. They say they're working till 12. They're not working till 12. Okay. I've been in some of those offices when they said they were working till 12. That doesn't exist, right? So I have to work around this stuff. I know December, first week, second week, even third week of December, we're rocking and rolling. As soon as you hit that Christmas week, right, it's going to dramatically slow down, right? So you got to pick and choose your spots with this. But for us, it's let's see how many people we can help, how much we can improve between now and the end of the year, and then come up with a really good plan to approach and attack next year.
Yeah.
You know, and I've always done it that way. But yes, is it nice to have a little bit of time off where, you know, it's not always a 3-ring circus? Absolutely. You know, because I play ringmaster 99.9% of the year. That other time is either I'm on vacation and I'm just ringmaster with my family, which is a whole nother set of challenges, or, you know, I'm here. So guys, like, the reality is use this time wisely, enjoy it, be thankful, use it with your families, but also don't forget to stay on top of this, because there's so much that you can get done, and there's so much of a gap you can create between you and your competition in this time. It really is pretty significant, because most people do mail it in or you know, say, you know, we're just shutting it down, right? Or they coast, right? This is a great time to gain that separation, which is why our mentor calls it separation season. So I hope that helped you guys. I hope you guys are crushing it. I hope everybody, we wish you a very, very happy and grateful Thanksgiving, right? Spend it with your families. And we will catch you on tomorrow's or next week's Mindset Monday. All right. Take care, guys.
Great, y'all.